Signore e signori, Eric Andersen insieme a Steve Addabbo, grazie.
We're back. I mean, 5 years and Corona, all this stuff happened. So it's very nice to be back again in Torino to play again, because the whole world died for 2 years and there's no music. So it's great to be here. So we're going to sing some songs, some old songs and new ones, and great to see my old friend Paolo Luca. Haven't seen him in a long time. It's so great to see a smiling face. So thank you for having us. I played here with Rick Danko and Jonas Fjell a long time ago. We had a trio. Rick Danko was in the band, that great group. And I played here with Michele Gazic. We had a great show with my wife, who sings, Inge, from Netherlands. And I remember we did a show with Scarlett Rivera. We did a show here. So we're no strangers here. And tonight my friend Steve, who's my producer, guitar for Steve Addabbo's coming with us tonight.
Thank you. Grazie.
Getting used to this seat here. I'm on the hot seat. Florentine, she's been round the world and back again. A heart as light as wings, made of sky, made of wind and things. She keeps things you don't know, shows things you don't show. She never wants to see you be alone. Something in her smile tells you she will stay a while. Something in her style shines and sets the sun on fire. Every time she's near, it's like music to your ears. Before your eyes, she waits inside your eyes. La 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 la. La 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 la. La la la, la 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 la. Do 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 do, do 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 do. If she were to say those words now, would you understand? Wouldn't it be easier to let her take your hand? 'Cause love is the song I'll sing. Song to Florentine. Florentine, she leaves a trail of misty make-believe, you know. She holds the keys till she follows you to mysteries. There's hidden things inside she leaves for you to find. To unlock the door, you must say please. Our love's a song I'll sing, song to Florentine. Our love must be the song. Love's a song I'll sing. Our love's a song I'll sing. Song of Florentine. Our love must be the song. Love's a song I'll sing. I'm gone away, my baby. I'm gonna leave you, pretty girl. If a train pass you by while you lay sleeping, I'll write you a letter on a dusty boxcar wall. City women are cold and they are hollow, but a country girl's love is as deep as it can be. City women are cold and they are shallow, country girl's love is deeper than the deep blue sea. I'm gone away, my baby. I'm gonna leave you, pretty girl. If a train pass you by while you lay sleeping, I'll write you a letter on a dusty boxcar wall. Die and go to heaven, it'll be the last train ride I'll ever see. You can put a silver spike up on my gravestone and my casket, a weeping willow tree. 'Cause I'm going away, my baby. I'm gonna leave you, pretty down. If a train pass you by while you lay sleeping, I'll write you a letter on a dusty boxcar wall. Yes, I'm going away, my baby. I'm gonna leave you, pretty gal. If a train pass you by while you lay sleeping, I'll write write you a letter on a dusty boxcar wall. I'll write you a letter on a dusty boxcar wall. I'll write you a letter on a dusty boxcar wall. Of wanting you was just too much to even mention. Washed in pale blues, your touch, it harmonized with deep magenta. It's so sad, lovers they must leave. It's so sad, I believe. Now I'm glad, happy just to be. We were foolish like the flowers. To think a love like that could be ours. It was so nice, you smiled, you said it felt like summer wine. Like paradise lost, you went your way, I went mine. For every rainbow, one that had to end. Try and catch it if you can. Not being strangers, still not being friends. We were foolish like the flowers. To think a love like that, it could be ours. Was it the breeze, perfumed, a wind like no tomorrow? Sailing free, high above our seas of sorrow. Falling together, such a natural thing to do. Floating free in the loveliness of you. Living each moment, yeah, like we never knew. We were foolish like the flowers to think a love like that, it could be ours. Here's a song I wrote with Lou Reed. What's said is said, what's done is done. You can't relive the past. Water's blown and so's the bridge. You can't relive the past. Memory runs right by your eyes, so real and so fast. The dam is bursty as it's built. You can't relive the past. No, you can't relive the past. Can't relive the past. The dam is bursty as it's built. You can't relive the past. I set beauty on my knees. You can't relive the past. I ran my guns for Robert E. Lee, but you can't relive the past. No mask could hide your liberty, real and so fast. No mask could hide your liberty. You can't relive the past. No, you can't relive the past. Can't relive the past. No mask could hide your liberty, 'cause you can't relive the past. Your life turns gray, the kids leave school. It's so subtle, it's so cruel. Your knee has gotten rusty, the Wild West got tamed fast. Sit with your remote control, you can't relive the past. Can't relive the past. Can't relive the past. So you sit with your remote control, but you can't relive the past. Amuse yourself with anything, you can't relive the past. Mistakes are what they'll always be, you can't relive the past. Many things you thought you'd savor like stocks in a crash. Your future's now just getting up, you can't relive the past. You can't relive the past. Can't relive the past. Your future's now just getting up, you can't relive the past. Did you really think this world would change? You can't relive the past. Reality is not what headlines say. You can't relive the past. Suddenly it's all over before the sail reaches the topmost mast. You're drifting like a wooden doll, but you can't relive the past. No, no, you can't relive the past. Can't relive the past. You're drifting like a wooden doll, but you can't relive the past. Well, I walked out to Dexter Street. At the crossroads I heard a saxophone. So many loves are dead and gone, so many lives are crashed. I'll never know what to make of it, but you can't relive the past. You can't relive the past. Can't relive the past. I'll never know what to make of it, but you can't relive the past. all I know. You can't relive the past. The future's constant tyranny, and you can't relive the past. Some days I might draw a map, but hey, most plans never last. Still it's fun, though you know you can't relive the past. You can't relive the past. Can't relive the past. Still it's fun, though you know you can't relive the past. No, no, you can't relive the past. Can't relive the past. Still it's fun, though you know you can't relive the past. You can't relive the past. You can't relive the past. You can't relive the past.
Love Torino.
They made a map of Venus, and they made a map of Mars. They even mapped the universe, charting and counting every star. Oceans and rivers and valleys, and where the rivers start. But no one ever dared to make a map of a woman's heart. Past kept knocking at the door. It never left our side. Our clothes kept falling to the floor, stolen by the night. Your body golden slender, a golden burning flame. Ah, my Modigliani, you slipped out from the frame. We invented our own future, ignoring where we'd been. Your heart kept beating loud, I could hear it in your skin. You gave everything you had for love, not knowing for how long. You said, if it's against the rules, then the rules, they must be wrong. A map of Venus, and they made a map of Mars. They even mapped our universe, counting every star. Oceans, rivers, valleys, where the rivers start. But no one ever dared to make a map. A map of a woman's heart. We really took our chances then. We'd both been through the mill. So many people judging. We both had had our fill. Seeing all the greedy hearts who live it out as ghosts. Why is it those who have the least, the ones who give the most? 'Cause they made a map of Venus, and they made a map of Mars. They even mapped our galaxy, counting every star. Oceans, rivers, valleys, where the rivers start. But no one ever dared to make a map. A map of a woman's heart. I felt magic in your body, enchanted sorcery. I even felt the universe in the shape of you and me. I fell in awe before a heart that stood so tall, and wondered why I'd ever want a map ever made at all. Love ain't always easy, there's too many moving parts. The only thing that doesn't move is the feeling in your heart. What does it take to stop and breathe, get taken by surprise? If you don't know where you're going, you always will arrive. 'Cause they made a map of Venus, and they made a map of Mars. They even mapped our universe, counting every star. Oceans, rivers, valleys, where the rivers start. But no one ever dared to make a map of a woman's heart. No one ever dared to make a map, one map of a woman's heart. I was doing shows, and I was in Amsterdam doing a show with Towns Van Zandt and Guy Clark, my friends. And after the show, I was walking around the streets of Amsterdam, and right before we were there, the Berlin Wall fell, and all the walls fell, and all the fences came down, and East Germany, West Germany, they got together, and East Europe and Western Europe, and so it was like a new world. Everybody's gonna love each other. It's gonna be peace and love, but I noticed when all the walls fell, like under the rocks, out came the lizards and the snakes and some weird sharks and weird stuff coming out of these, like the the skinheads. And you remember those guys? And they would go and chase people down, immigrants and refugees, and beat them up and burn their houses down. Maybe you remember that. And so I wrote this song 30 years ago because I smelled something coming down the road. And we all have our people, you have yours and we have ours. And there's an election coming up, and you know what I'm talking about in the United States. Hello? Excuse me. And you have a nice lady leading your country. She looks like a movie star. We have a guy who's running for president who looks like a clown. It takes all kinds to make this world, huh? The rain falls down in Amsterdam, the streets are wet and black. Midnights like November by the glow of a cigarette. Are the girls on Hash and Station Square looking stupid from the drugs? When Marlena heard the boots march, there were reasons to be dumb. Shiny helmets in the shadows, those trains that ran at night, those hiding in the cellars, those eyes afraid of light. Something neath the borders, pouring poison in the well. The creature has uncoiled and he's crawling up from hell. Here comes 1914, 1932. Those cattle cars and yellow stars, right back to the roots. It's out there in the open, crawling on the move. The cages have been broken, and the beast he's running loose. Firebomb those houses, burn those refugees. Be the crowd and do your work, applauding silently. Round up all the gypsies, go sell 'em on the trains. Can't you smell the smoke now, drifting in the rain? Jews, better draw your curtains, you better lock your doors up tight. They're snarling up in Rostock in the beer hall business. They're snarling up in Rostock in the beer hall belly nights. The Fourth Reich's coming, baby, and they're writing out the page. In Rome, Berlin, and Stockholm, yeah, the beast, he's left the cage. Here comes 1932, here comes deja vu. Those cattle cars, those yellow stars, someone that you knew. It's out there in the open, something smelling bad. The cages have been broken, and the beast, he's running mad. Those canals and cozy houses, those reflections in the lights, you can almost feel it moving, the creature in the night. He's looking with his yellow eyes, he's out to settle scores. In the dim medieval distance, feel him breathing down your pores. In Salt Lake and in Denver, you know the beast can smell the flames. He's typing hate out in Marseille, typing out your name. You can feel the windows shatter as the time is drawn near. Crystal Knots back in town, welcome back to the House of Mirrors. Here comes 1914, 1932. Those cattle cars and yellow stars, right back to the roots. It's out there in the open, crawling on the move. The cages have been broken, and the beast, he's running loose. Ah, the fire and the armbands and the iron-arm salutes, pointing to the scapegoat. Was it me or was it you? It's out there in the open, don't just stand there hoping. The leashes have been broken and the dogs are on the loose. Now I have been here thinking how lucky we have been. We never touched the barbed wire, we never saw the monkey grin. No rifle ever smashed our face, no bare electric shock. But I'll confess up all I know, who I am and who I'm not. To see retired killers is to see the lion yawn. The skinheads do their dirty work for the cloak and dagger pawns. but the dark guys will be waiting there when the borders they cross. So keep your filthy swastikas and fuck your iron cross. Here comes 1914, here comes deja vu. Those cattle cars and yellow stars, right back to the roots. Out there in the open, crawling on the moon. The cages now are broken and the beast is running loose. Can't you smell the blood now? Can't you smell the truth? The rain falls down in Amsterdam. The rain falls down in Amsterdam. The rain falls down in Amsterdam. Oh, the rain falls down in Amsterdam. It falls down in Amsterdam. Rain falls down in Amsterdam. Here's a song I recorded. The Rain Falls Down in Amsterdam is a song nobody wants to write. That the world is in such a situation. And I mean, I can't believe I wrote this 30 years ago. I mean, so I've been thinking about this for quite a long time. Watching it happen. If you get my drift, you follow me. And I recorded, my new album is coming out on my birthday, February 14th, 2025. And so it's two double album, and I wrote the stuff and Steve produced it, and played guitar on it. And I'd like to do a song I did with Larry Campbell, who's a real good polymath, great guitar player, zither player, violin player, dobro player. Mandel, I mean,
And he's been on this stage. I saw his picture out there. Larry Campbell.
Excuse me?
His picture's out there. Larry's been on the stage.
Oh?
Larry's been here. His picture's out there.
His album?
Larry's picture is in the hallway.
Oh, he played? Well, maybe
Trying to
he
explain it to
played here. I don't know. But he's a very
Capiche?
He's a very, very talented. He works with his wife, Teresa Williams, who's a beautiful singer. So we do this little number.
Oh, this one.
Blues in my window, got a shadow cross my bed. Blues in my window, got a shadow cross my bed. My heart, it feels so heavy. My shoes are made of lead. Took a walk to your house to see what I could find. I took a walk to your house, baby, yeah, to see what I could find. Well, I picked up some broken pieces, but not one was peace of mind. I rued the day you left me. I started drinking when I fell. I said, Doc, I'm feeling better. He said, you just ain't getting well. Went out to the highway, get my fortune read. She said, sorry, I can't help you, son. You better find that gal instead. So I texted you a message, baby. I left a voicemail on your phone. Texted you a message, you know, my brand new iPhone 16. Left a voicemail on your phone. Come on. He said, hey, come over, baby. Like he'd throw a dog a bone. When you get in trouble, the blues are your best friend. When you get in trouble, the blues are your best friend. How come? Why the blues? The blues don't care where you're going. The blues, they don't care where you've been. You promised you'd be faithful. You promised you'd be true. My mama said she loved me, but she could have been lying too. To the city, but I couldn't find the door. Kept looking out the window, kept pacing round the floor. Sitting in my kitchen, the good man feeling bad. Sitting in my kitchen, drinking and pour me another shot of sand. I feel so bad and low down. Wish I was someone else instead. Blues in my window, they're scratching on my floor. Blues in my window, they're scratching on my floor. Any sense I ever had, man, just went flying out the door. Take it out, Steve. Steve Addabbo, guitar.
Careful. Don't fall off.
Old man, go to the river to wash his bill of woes. He could go if he wanted to. It's just a boat to row, you know. Listen to me, Blue River, keep right on rolling all along the shoreline. Keep us safe from the deep and the dark. We don't want to stray too far. I spent my days with my old dog Moan, walking down an old dirt road. What he's thinking about, whoa, hey, I don't know. But for him, I bet the time must go so slow. He's just a dog, you know. Listen to me, Blue River, keep right on rolling all along the shoreline. Keep us safe from the deep and the dark. Don't want to stray too far. man standing there with his axe in his hand, believing that the crops all are in. Firewood stacked 10 by 10 for the wife, the folks, the kids, yeah, all of the kin and a friend. Listen to me, Blue River, keep right on rolling all along the shoreline. Keep us safe from the deep and the dark. We don't want to stray too far. We don't want to stray too far. Don't want to stray too far. Franco. Yeah. I think I got a blue river in my head flowing along the shoreline of my chin or something. This is a great piano. It's a Petrov made in Finland, and it's like incredible. I've played them before. I played one in Oslo once, one in Berlin. But it's really beautiful. Does it sound good out there? Yeah, it's good. Drove across the prairies, past 1,000,000 stalks of corn. Just you and me, a cat and dog, and a baby yet unborn. Camping out in cheap motels, on a road to better days. In a Volvo-covered wagon, when each mile had things to say. Thoughts of you still come and go, I still can see your smile. Some nights your love still visits me, it's true. Every once in a while. In Montana we stopped to watch elk grazing in their tracks. Meadowlarks flew in the breeze, we could hear the river splash. We were living our own future when the future had a say. Till the prairies faded from our minds and we went our separate ways. Days they tumbled into years, years tumbled into miles. It's true, they tumble back to me, they do. Every once in a while. We were children of the meadows. We saw the flowers saw our souls. We turned pebbles into diamonds. We never would grow old. Then we did and had a kid. She grew up and flew away. Our memories could fill the sky. So much was left to say. Was it you who kept the dream in me? You kept the files to think about the life we shared some nights. Every once in a while. Were you jealous of my future? Was I jealous of your past? When we looked into the present, it wasn't looking back. We knew many others who how they can vouch it's true. So much love went its way, but much just stayed with you. We heard music in the branches, we saw music in the waves. How the music catches, how the music can persuade. We breathed in everything we heard. We were young and felt amazed. The future was a million roads you could take a million ways. One day the angels took you, not your voice or poise or style. Sometimes your love will find me missing you. Oh, every once in a while. Paul, you got that book I gave you? You know the book? I want to show it to you. I forgot to bring it. I gave him a book.
See it from here. There we go.
See that? It's a book. Last December, the University of Venice gave me a poetry prize called the Dubito Poetris. And I wondered what the prize was. I didn't get a medal or a trophy or something to put in the living room or something to wear like a general or something. And I said, where's the prize? I'm here in Milan and go to Venice, where's the prize? And that was the prize. So it's a book they wrote, it's in Italian and in English. And it has, I don't know how many copies are available. I think it's the run has gone, the distributors like Feltrinelli and they distribute it, but I mean, there's only made a limited amount of edition. So I brought a few, so if anybody's interested, it's in English, Inglese e Italiano. So we'll do one. It's called Mingle With The Universe. Mingle with the universe. Mingle is a word that Lord Byron used. Mingle means kind of a mixing things with the universe. So it's a crazy title. It's a good one, though. Steve and I, do you understand what I'm talking? Am I mumbling? Am I clear? Steve and I, the last show we played was in New York City in January, and we have not been together since Italy, last week. So we're not rehearsing on stage, but we believe rehearsing is a negative attitude. So we just fucking go for it, you know?
Sometimes it doesn't work out.
So after you die, after this life, what would you like to do? Maybe if you're in Italy, you'd like to go to Brazil. Maybe you'd like to go to the Netherlands. Maybe you'd like to go San Francisco. Maybe you'd like to just go crazy. So this is about a story about things to do after this life. And we'll take a little break and I'll sign some CDs. You can help us out because I can't take them all back. I really can't do it. I'll throw them into the wind or something. Books and CDs. So. After this life, I'm gonna swim the Amazon. After this life, I'm gonna be a real blonde. After this life, I'm gonna ride a chestnut mare. After this life, after this life, after this life, oh yeah, after this life, I'm gonna live the life of bliss, become a god in the Acropolis. After this life, play out a harp with Baudelaire. After this life, after this life, after this life, and after this life, I'm gonna cruise the river Nile, get the starring role. Well, in the new X-Files, after this life, kiss Marilyn Monroe. After this life, after this life, after this life, will it bring a bungalow beyond the stars or a motel room on planet Mars? Will I look down, see all of you, do everything I never got to do, and rise above unrest and strife? Well, after this life, after this life, I'm gonna let the dead run free. After this life, I'm gonna climb the Bodhi tree. After this life, go get drunk with my Rimbaud. After this life, after this life, after this life, then after this life, I give Elvis all my thanks. After this life, buy box seats for the New York Yanks. After this life, see the Sermon on the Mount. After this life, after this life, after this life, then after this life, I'm gonna walk the Delta shore, snap my fingers. I'm gonna put an end to war. After this life, I'll make every second count. After this life, after this life, after this life, will it get a bungalow beyond the stars or a motel room on planet Mars? Will I look down, see all of you, do everything I never got to do, and rise above unrest and strife? Well, after this life, gonna join a flock of doves, write every song in the key of love. Don't ask for whom the bell toll, just sing along with Nat King Cole. After this life, oh, after this life, yeah. Before it ends, I'm gonna buy an ice cream cone. Before it ends, I'm gonna make the last call home. Before it ends, make an angel in the snow. Before it ends, before the end, before it ends, then after this life, gonna do the run, run, run. At the end, I'm gonna fish the Rubicon. After this life, I'm gonna buy the Temple of Doom. Well, after this life, after this life, after this life, After this life, gonna be all I wanna be. Simply be the theory of relativity. After this life, moon and spoon with Molly Bloom. But after this life, after this life, after this life, oh yeah, after this life, after this life, after this life. Take a little break. I made an album taking, do you know Lord Byron, the poet from England? He's a romantic poet like Shelley, Keats, Byron. There are a few of these together in the early 1800s. And Byron, his poetry was like, he was kind of a natural songwriter, but nobody put music to the songs, except for one called Wagonamar Roving. But I took a lot of his stuff and put music to it. And that's the original title of Mingle With The Universe. And it's an album that came out of my music and Byron's words. I'm gonna do one for you now. There'll be none of beauty's daughters with a magic like thee, and music on the waters is thy sweet voice to me. When as if the sound were causing the charmed oceans pausing, the waves lie still gleaming, and the lulled winds seem dreaming. And the midnight moon is weaving her bright chain o'er the deep, whose breast is gently heaving as an infant's asleep. So the spirit bows before thee to listen and adore thee with a full but soft emotion, like the swell of a summer's ocean. There'll be none of beauty's daughters with a magic like thee, and music on the waters is thy sweet voice to me. When as if the sound were causing the charmed oceans pausing, the waves lie still gleaming, and the lull winds seem dreaming. Lord Byron. Thank you. That's it. Lie with me and be my love just for now. Stay with me all through the night. Be as close to me as you can be till morning sets you free. When you saw me, I was broken, I was scattered in the dust. Like the way you feel sometimes when you feel too much. You put your hands around me, a circle round the sun. When I thought that we were finished, we'd only just begun. Lie with me and be my love just for now. Stay with me all through the night. Be as close to me as you can be till morning sets you free. You shine above the sunrise as I turn to face the east. You told me how to give away things, never mind to keep. Your love is rolling like a wave, it breaks right over me. One hand can touch the ocean, but can never stop the sea. Lie with me and be my love just for now. Stay with me all through the night. Be as close to me as you can be till morning sets you free. Your skin, it looks so golden, standing naked in the sun. Your soul, it feels so holy, close as the earth can come. A wave can cut a stone to sand, the wind can break your bones. I wonder how you're doing now when you are alone. So lie with me and be my love just for now. Stay with me all through the night. Be as close to me as you can be till morning sets you free. Once again, once again. Baby, I'm lonesome. I'm here, I ain't going anywhere. Couldn't you show some of the love that we shared? Or pretend just for now you still care? Please don't be mad, baby, upset or sad, I'm just blue. Just when you turn away, it's so hard to say I love you. 'Cause baby, I'm lonesome. I'm here, I ain't going anywhere. Couldn't you show some of the love that we share, like you did when I knew you still cared? Please don't be mad, upset or sad, I'm just blue. When you turn away, it's so hard to say I love you. 'Cause baby, I'm lonesome. Here I ain't going anywhere. Couldn't you show some of the love that we share, like you did when I knew you still cared? You say for a while you'd rather be free than be mine, but I'd turn to stone like a mountain alone if I could just get you off of my mind. So baby, I'm lonesome too. Here I ain't going anywhere. Couldn't you show some of the love that we share? Or pretend just for now you still care. Pretend just for now you still care. Listen to Women's Sound and you do a song.
Okay.
There's so many songs, it's hard to do them all. But we're doing some that we haven't done yet on the tour, so. All alone, a father sits, thinking of his son. Far away, a mother sleeps, a baby yet unborn. Rain and wood and fire and stone, magic all across the land. Seasons come and time will go right through your hand, like wind and sand. In a while a child will grow, a bird will learn to fly. Pretty soon a child will know what it is to be alive and make a life. Rain and wood and fire and stone, magic all across the land. Seasons come and time will go right through your hand, like wind and sand. long before the river goes, far from where it was, long before it meets the sea. A child will know of love, raining water and fire and stone, magic all across the land. Seasons come and time will go through your hand, yeah, like wind and sand. Steve Addabbo is going to sing a song.
It helps to have an Italian last name in this country, I tell you that's for sure. Addabbo. My father's from Basilicata area. My mother's side's from Sicily, which I got to see last year. I got to see where my grandparents were born in Campbell, Fiorito, and that was very exciting for me. I've been planning it for about 40 years, and I finally did it, so. Beautiful country. This one is called Rivertown. I was trying to write a song about a place, and my hometown in Westchester doesn't rhyme very well, so I just figured I would call the song Rivertown, and here it is. I'm sorry I don't have any more of my albums. I ran out. I didn't bring enough over, so you might be able to find me on Spotify if you want to look. The winds are howling down the Hudson tonight. A freight train is heading due north. The stars lay a blanket of light on this town. Life, it goes on and goes on. The lights in the windows burn holes in the night, and each with the story to tell. And behind these locked doors, the world spins around. Life, it goes on and goes on. I walk up the steps from the station tonight, the concrete worn down by the years of toil and heartache, the hopes and dreams that have traveled up and down through here. It's the echo of those footsteps I hear. On Main Street, the sidewalks are quiet by 10. A few drinks and small talk at the bar. I go home alone, I check the news in the car. Life, it goes on and goes on. In the distance, the bridges string diamonds through space. The houses look out and beyond. On our bedroom pillows, sweet dreams float in. It reminds me how lucky we are. The life, it goes on and goes on. Now science can measure but cannot explain how the simple could be so complex. But I guess it don't matter if I figure it out, 'cause life never lets on what's next. There's a kid from high school, he's now walking the beat, and it feels like a change of the guard. Oh, the highway winds down to this quiet river town. Life, it goes on and goes on. Life, it goes on and goes on. Thank you. Gracias. Thank you, thank you.
Steve Addabbo.
Thank you, thank you. We love Italy.
Turn around, don't whisper out my name for like a breeze. It might stir a dying flame. I miss someone. If it eases you to know, and close the door lightly when you go. Who was the one that stole my mind? Baby, who was the one that robbed my time? And who was the one made me feel unkind? So fare thee well now, sweet love of mine. And take your tears, someone else's eyes, they're made of glass. They cut like wounding lies and memories, drifting like the snow. And close the door lightly when you go. Well, who was the one that stole my mind? I said, who was the one that robbed my time? Who was the one made me feel unkind? So fare thee well now, sweet love of mine. Don't look back Where you once had been, look straight ahead. When you're walking through the rain and find a light. When the path gets dark and cold, and close the door lightly when you go. 'Cause who was the one that stole my mind? I said, who was the one that robbed my time? Baby, who was the one made me feel unkind? So fare thee well now, sweet love of mine. I'll turn around. Don't whisper out my name for like a breeze. It might stir a dying flame. I miss someone. If it eases you to know, and close the door lightly when you go. Who was the one that stole my mind? I said, who was the one that robbed my time? Baby, who was the one made me feel unkind? So fare thee well now, sweet love of mine. I said, fare thee well now, sweet love of mine. Fare thee well now, sweet love of mine.
Yeah, thank you. You're on 4, right?
Well, thank you very much for coming down. It's wonderful to be back and see Paolo and see everybody here. And we hope to see you again soon. I have one memory of a special memory of Turin. I think they have a beautiful Egyptian museum here. And I spent like 10 hours there. It was the best, one of the best things I ever saw. If you don't know about it, it's got an incredible collection of Egyptian things basically stolen from Egypt. Anyway, thanks for coming. You've long been on the open road, you've been sleeping in the rain. From dirty words and muddy cells, your clothes are smeared and stained. Dirty words in the muddy cells will soon be judged insane. Only stop and rest yourselves till you go off again. Why don't you take off your thirsty boots and stay for a while? Feet are hot and weary, all from a dusty mile. Maybe I can make you laugh, maybe I can try. I'm looking for the evening and the morning in your eye. Tell me of the ones you saw as far as you could see. Across the plains from fields to town, all marching to be free. Of the rusted prison gates that just tumble by degree, like laughing children, one by one. They look like you and me. You see, why don't you take off your thirsty boots and stay for a while? Your feet are hot and weary, all from a dusty mile. Maybe I can make you laugh. Maybe I can try. I'm just looking for the evening and the morning, oh, the morning in your eyes. No stranger down them crooked rainbow trails, from dancing cliff edge shattered sills of slender shackled jails. The voices drift up from below, the walls are being scaled. All of this and more, my friends, your song should not be failed. Why don't you take off your thirsty boots and stay for a while? Feet are hot and weary, all from a dusty mile. Maybe I can make you laugh. Maybe I can try. I'm looking for the evening and the morning. Oh, the morning in your eyes, in your eye, 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 in your eye. Ooh, in your eye. Thank you all very much. Turn in. Thank you. Steve and you. Thank you. All of you. You want to hear one more? Thank you. When you saw me, I was breaking loose and on the run. I was running for my life and for a partner not yet begun. I'd been drifting and I'd lost my way, tripped and fallen down. I wasn't born a choir boy, but still hoping to be found. Troubled angel, can you hear the river sing? troubled angel. It's me waiting in the wings, troubled angel. If you're falling through the wind, oh, you can always fly to me, even on your broken wings. You fell out of a storm cloud, we were crawling in the rain. We both had tripped into the cracks, running from our pain. You had a secret formula to make good come out of bad. You brought me forth into the light, let the darkness keep the sad. Troubled angel, can you hear the rivers sing? Troubled angel, it's me waiting in the wings. Troubled angel, if you're falling through the wind, oh, you can always fly to me, even on your broken wings. I didn't see your troubles first, how you were wounded too. The kindness when it's broken up in two. I decided I'd do anything so you never feel alone. I would teach my arms to build a nest so your wings could find a home. Troubled angel, can you hear